Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Caroline Chaverot after her second place finish at the 2015 North Face Transgrancanaria. Congratulations, Caroline.
Thank you.
You had a very strong performance out there, and what was your longest race ever, yes?
Yes, it was my longest race, and I think there is really a gap between 100 and 125 or 28.
So it's even just 25 kilometers make a big difference.
Yes, oh yes.
So it was very tough for you?
Yes, very, very tough. Yeah, I thought I was crazy to do it. Many times I say, oh no, never again, never again. But no, it's okay. I will do it again one time.
What was the toughest challenge of going the extra distance?
I had problem with my knee.
Yes.
So the downhill became a torture, and it was also difficult to eat. I couldn't eat. I had stomach problem, a lot of pain in the stomach. I feel it's very bad today. So yeah, and also in the head.
Yeah.
Stay motivated all the night, and then a long day. Yeah.
You must have found some motivation in that the entire race you were in contention for the win.
Yes, that was a source of motivation for me. I say, okay, I can't stop if I am second. It would be a pity. So I had to continue until the end. I wanted to stop many times.
Yes. But you were, for much of the race, you were no more than 5 or 15 minutes behind Nuria.
Yeah, it was always a surprise because I had to stop many times for going to the toilet. I was lost and pain in the knee, so I had the impression to be very slow. And I thought, okay, Nuria will be 3 hours in front of me. And I was surprised not to see the third girl coming on me. So I say, okay, I continue. Maybe everybody is slow at the end.
But unfortunately, you did get lost a few times on the course.
Yes, there were problems of signalization at the end of the night, and I got lost. And I did stupid thing like when I didn't see the sign, I say, okay, I continue. Maybe I see the sign later. And yeah, it was. I was irritated to be lost.
So maybe in part the signs were not good enough in a section, but you also made some mistakes.
Yeah, yeah, both.
And mentally.
I think when you don't see the sign, you have to do half turn immediately. But me, I always was optimistic and I thought, okay, I'm probably in the good way. I continue a little bit, and then I lost many times.
Are you happy with your performance?
Yeah, I'm quite proud to have continued with all this problem. It was really hard. I was really suffering, and I went to the end. So I'm proud of that.
What made you want to run? You'd run very well at 50 and 60 kilometers. You've won the 200-kilometer races you finished. What made you want to go even further?
I think when long races are really an adventure. I like to run maybe 30 kilometers. You pushed very hard, and in 3 hours it finished, and you're happy. But that is really an adventure, and also mentally, you have to be strong. It's very hard, and voilà.
And what is your history with endurance sports? How long have you been training?
I run since 3 years.
Yes.
Before I was not running because I found it boring. I'm more technical sport. I was kayaking.
Yes.
The longest race are 2 or 3 minutes. And I was climbing. I'm a rock climber, a former rock climber. And I like to do every sport, but not at high level. And so I start to run.
Why did you start to run?
Because when I had my third kid, I had 3 kids in 3 years. So when I had the third one, in November 2011, I say, okay, I need an activity which it takes no time and it's efficient. So in running, I go 1 hour and I have made a good exercise. but now I am doing 17 hours, so it takes time. It takes time.
So you're a mother of 3 children.
Yeah.
How do you get in your training, and how?
It's not always easy because I work. I have these 3 children, and I want to see my children in the weekend. So it's not the weekend I do the long course. I not often train long.
Okay.
Because it's difficult with. But I train at work. I train a little bit in the evening in my home with I bosu or other. I do some little exercise.
Okay.
And in the weekend, sometimes I train every weekend, but sometimes just 1 hour, and sometimes 2-3 hours.
So a very efficient program. I mean,
yes.
A lot of the people you're racing against are 20-30 hours a week, probably.
Yeah, no, me not. Never.
Maybe how many kilometers might you run in a week? A typical week?
Maybe between 60 and 80.
Wow.
Not more. 80 is a good week.
Yeah. And you maybe run for an hour or 2 a day. Do you do any sort of very specific speed work, or do you do like a workout on the track?
I like to do quality
Yes.
work, so I do 2 or 3 times really intensive, and then I do more endurance, and maybe sometimes I run 2.5 hours in a mountain. Near my work there is a mountain, so I can go to run 2.5 hours. Yeah, it depends.
And what do your intense workouts look like? Is it on the track? Is it on the road? Is it hill?
Both.
Okay.
I have not a good running technique because I've never done athleticism. So I try to gain some speed on the flat. I like it. I find it fun, and also uphill intensity. That I find very hard but very efficient. Like you go 3 minutes up and then rest, 3 minutes and rest. I find it good.
And you say you get to train in the mountains at work. Where do you work and live?
I work in Geneva, and I live in France, not too far from Geneva. There are also some mountains around my home.
That must be excellent.
Yeah, it's excellent.
What other races do you plan to run this year?
I am doing the World Championships in Annecy, near my home.
The maxi race, yes.
I did it last year, and I will try UTMB. But after doing this race, I'm not sure I can finish UTMB.
But you still want to try?
I will try, but very slowly, not for podium, just to finish.
For real?
Yes. If I finish, I will be happy.
Excellent.
But maybe when I'm in the race, I will try to
maybe you will push
to be fast. And suddenly this morning, I asked myself if I won't go to Lavaredo. I will see.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on a great run at Transgrancanaria, and good luck with your season.
Thank you.
Thank you.